Same shirt, Mike, for you.
Welcome to episode 172
Is he yelling at me?
Cigar Hustler Podcast. I didn't, though, because you said no. What are you doing?
Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun.
Squared.
Be a little tighter there.
Welcome to episode 172, Michael.
170.
Today's show brought to you by the Octador by Case Elegance. The team at Case Elegance has spent years meticulously crafting this humidor to be their largest and best yet, fitting up to 100 cigars. This deluxe humidor features a striking octagon silhouette, posh black piano finish, glass top front digital hydrometer, accessory storage drawer, Spanish cedar magnetic enclosure, and the patent-pending hydro system. Case Elegance has undergone extensive research, testing, and customer feedback. You completely threw me off. Case Elegance has undergone extensive research, testing, and customer feedback to solve every shortcoming commonly experienced with other humidors. Cleverly recessed into the base is included patent-pending hydro system, an accurate and low-maintenance cigar humidification system that makes dialing in and maintaining humidor easy. Case Elegance has integrated a front-facing digital hydrometer, offering you peace of mind that your sticks are kept to your desired humidity. Did you just flex?
No, I'm breathing in, breathing out.
Properly store your lighter, cigar cutter, and travel case in the large bottom accessory storage drawer. The stunning Octador is finished in a lacquered black piano with a slight undertone of black wood grain. The solid metal hardware mirrors the octagonal shape and comes in a modern space gray finish. The Octador by Case Elegance is one of the highest rated and most comprehensive cigar humidors on the market. A striking shape, beautiful finishes, and thoughtful engineering make this a must-have for any aficionado. Please go to caseelegance.com for more information and purchasing. Jeez.
And this is Cigar Hustler Podcast.
We were going to have Chet in here because something we wanted to talk to you about, but he's very busy out there.
Yeah?
So maybe we'll
man, come on, let's have him come in because we got the camera for it.
But camera for what?
Have him come in.
You can't see him sitting here.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
Come on.
No.
I want to text him.
Well, if you want to text him.
I've been looking forward to that.
Oh.
And
I'll have to turn his mic on.
his name is Mike, and he's Mike too.
You can just swing that chair around.
Come in here, please. Come in here, please.
So
Talk
unprofessional.
To us.
We were not prepared.
All about the good content, though. You know what I mean? We'll set it up. We'll put it on the fly. We'll be good to go.
See him? Can't even see the microphone.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. I like it. There you go.
Way over here, but then the microphone.
That's okay. Let's just make it'll be fine. What are you doing now?
I'm adjusting things.
Oh, this is nice. His name is Mike, and he doesn't know what he's doing. And now he's trying to break our stuff. It was the other one. Hey, you better tighten that one too. You know, the one that's not, you better tighten that one, because that is it.
I moved both.
I know. You did a great job. I'm very proud of you.
Move both of them.
I'm very proud of you.
On the fly, running. No, we're always working.
Well, I text him, so.
All right. So,
because I want to know what you want to talk to me about.
Oh, why is that?
Because I'm always intrigued with you two.
with the pitching of the ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know when it's on video, you really put me on the spot. Like I can't handle it.
Well, but I mean,
but I can't.
But why would we talk about anything not on the air? I mean,
yeah,
it just
true.
seems ridiculous.
It's true. Well, in the meantime, we can do a little recap about our exciting week together.
Yes,
because we did a little traveling.
Right.
We did a little travel. Ooh, look at you, Diamond Crown.
Mr. John, my friend John Oliva was here.
Nice. Hey, make sure that you like and subscribe on YouTube and make any comments for us, and you know that whole thing. We're giving away stuff, which is lots of fun.
Yeah, a lot less names this week, so we might not do it again.
You know, see, here's the thing, Mike. You just give up so easy. I'm not ready to
give it up, but I mean, if the people aren't interested,
we're gonna keep it going all day. You don't like $25? That's free stuff.
I like $25.
I like free stuff.
So if we don't do the contest, I keep the $25.
No. Well, sometimes, you know. So how many people commented?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 people. Now, that's no duplicates.
No. If I did duplicate, we're at like 10.
Okay, so you have a 1 in 6 chance
1 in 6
of
for
a
this
$25 gift card for doing nothing.
Well,
Just making a
we had to-
comment,
we had
watching
to
the video,
subscribe
making a
and
comment, looking at Mike's beautiful face. Just do it. Just be part of it. I know. It'd be great for all of us. I like how you bring it up to the mic. That's nice.
I
wanna-
leaned
torch.
away.
We'll put the torch up there.
So, what day was that we went? Was that Wednesday?
Yeah,
Wednesday,
yeah.
we went out riding around with Mr. Rosales from Romacraft Tobacco. He was here in town.
We did a little gallivanting.
Yes. And if you go to YouTube this week and watch the video, there will be a special 30-minute interview with
There will
Mr.
be.
Rosales that
Yeah.
will not be available on the audio portion of the show.
Yes.
So we're very sorry
it's
if
a
you're an
YouTube
audio
video only.
listener only.
YouTube video only.
You're going to have to go to YouTube.
It was a good little interview.
It's a good little interview. It was. Yes, it was.
I like. Did we talk about the fact that you big dicked us on the?
We did on the little mini interview, so I mean, no need to go over that information on this thing here. So,
yeah, that's good.
But you know, I big dick you all the time.
I will.
Not that big a deal.
Wow. Well, I can tell you this: you suck at the Jeep game.
I don't like it. It's not
You're
fun.
terrible. Yeah,
it's not fun for me,
you
Michael.
can't see anything.
I can't. Well, I don't know. You just yell Jeep,
I'm like,
and then
Jeep,
one comes by
and
10
he's like-
minutes later.
He's like, no, you can't see that Jeep. I'm like, it's a great Jeep. It's coming. And then, like, it finally pulls over to us. It's coming the other direction. And you're like, that's not fair. I don't want to play with you no more.
I gave you the win. I told you won.
What are we doing on the Patreon today there, Michael?
I forget. What did we pick? Oh, we're doing the new
Everything
Seasons by Cordova Morales Cigars.
There is the
Their new limited edition is going to come out 3 times this year and 4 times every other year after that.
And this one is fall. No, this is spring.
This is the spring one.
Winter. The winter one. It's very cold and bitter.
It's a cold cigar?
Yeah, it's very cold.
draw?
Yeah, you had to.
You don't light it?
You actually leave it in the fridge.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
the winter one. Yeah, yeah. The
Yes.
summer one, you have
they're
to
not
toast
doing,
it.
They're not
prior
doing
to.
summer because spring and summer were so close.
You got to heat it up.
So, yeah,
It's true.
Light it.
It's a little muggy. The summer one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
And a little hot.
Oh, real hot.
Yeah, and you have to add fertilizer in spring so that your grass is.
Did he even see your message to come in? Because I thought he would have been here by now.
He didn't respond.
Oh, well, maybe he's busy. What else you want to talk about that you did over the weekend?
We went big surprise here. We went to Universal. Oh, so here's what happened.
No, wait. Are you going to talk about the sports thing?
The sport.
Because I have it to bring up later in the show. So
With
don't-
my son?
Yeah, don't mention that at all because I have it as a story we're doing later in the show
Oh,
for him.
okay.
I know he's a big fan of the show. That way he gets to hear his own name and.
I'll have to show him the clip. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I think Chet's coming.
Come in.
Oh,
Chet,
here we
please go
go.
ahead and sit down. We're gonna have a little talk with the king here. Watch out for the cords. Watch out for the cords. You come sit right here. We got you all set up with the microphone. and
Governor
the
Ron
headset.
DeSantis, ladies and gentlemen.
Shh, no, it's not. This is Chet.
Oh, hey, Chet. You can see where you're at. You see that screen?
See that screen there?
So it's awkwardly kind of set up.
Awkwardly kind of set up.
You're gonna need to be. I want you obnoxiously close.
You can undo those and move it,
Let me
but
do like Mike here. Hold on.
well, wait,
Adjust it.
loosen the hinges.
You gotta adjust it a lot.
Loosen the things. Don't just start torquing
that's
it
cool.
around like
that's
the king
what I
does.
do. I just fucking
I think it's perfect.
I
Can
like
I
it
start
too.
pushing your buttons?
No.
Yes,
Stop.
push the buttons.
Stop.
All right.
push the buttons. Look at him sweating.
There we go.
He's been here for
He's very nervous
I
already.
sweat
very,
thinking.
Very
I
nervous.
sweat. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let's hear this.
Okay, we're gonna do a podcast, Chet and I.
Okay.
We would like to keep it under the Mike and Mike production umbrella, though.
Oh,
Absolutely.
So I mean, we don't really need your
Fancy.
permission to do a podcast, but we want to add it to the Mike and Mike
Well, I
Productions
mean, I'm
family.
your business partner in the Mike and Mike
Exactly.
Production.
That's why I'm at. Yes,
is
that's
my
why
episode.
we're
So
pitching
we
it.
cannot move forward without the king's approval.
I mean, we could do it
Period.
completely separate if that's what you'd rather do, but it has nothing to do with cigars.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a show about 2 middle-aged guys and
Yeah.
their everyday problems with life and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We have a
So-
lot to discuss, Mike.
I mean, we sit around and
we've
shoot
been
the shit
through
all the
it.
time, and we're going, I don't know why we don't record this. I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
So I feel like there should be a camera on us at all times.
well, we're only going to do audio. We're not going to do
Audio,
video.
yeah.
Just
A
going to do it
microphone.
audio.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do it on Wednesday nights.
What's it called?
Well, we already have a graphic and everything.
I assume so.
So, yes.
So we've been through it all, and we just kind of want to talk about it. Want to talk about life. And,
It's called Two Middle-Aged Guys, the Chet and Palmer Shit Show Podcast.
The shit show podcast. Look at that. I love it.
So I'll throw
That's
that
fantastic.
up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, our show always comes out on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So he works Wednesdays till 8. So we'll do it Wednesday nights from like 8 to 9 here in the studio, and then we will put ours up on Thursdays. So
Are you
it
going to
does
do
not
a
compete
separate
with the regular-
Podbean page, or is it going to be integrated? into
Well,
ours?
with the account we have, we can add another show.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more money every year, but not a tremendous
Yeah,
amount.
whatever.
So yeah.
Well,
Let's do it.
And
We'll
then,
do it.
if by chance we get a sponsor or something, obviously Mike and Mike Productions will get a piece and it'll
Sure.
go into the pot. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
all right. That was
We just want to keep it in the family. That's all.
We wanted,
That's
yeah,
cool. That's a great idea.
since it's Mike and
It's
Mike
good.
Productions,
Yeah.
we had to ask the other Mike. So.
It's going to be wily. It's going to be silly.
And we'll do call-in
much
interviews. I mean,
shenanigans.
if we do like a show on health problems of middle-aged guys, we'll have a doctor. Maybe we'll set up Dr. McCaskill and talk to him about the problems
Good
or
luck
something.
getting him on those.
Yeah, well, we could do Mr. Baldwin or,
So many people.
we could do a food truck show. We could get Jesse from across the street to talk about food, sample foods
yeah.
or something. Who knows?
Business,
This is nice.
No, we
marriage,
already-
children,
We already have
life.
the first 5 shows are already set up
It's
with
like
topics.
a Today Show.
I've said this over and over. I have enough material to do a world tour of comedic stand-up forever. We
Yeah,
have
it'll
so
be,
much
obviously
material.
with
It's
a
insane.
humorous spin to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
We
it.
were talking to Robbie Doyle's dad last week about business and stuff, and then that's what hit me. Like, I don't know why we don't record this kind of
This whole thing.
This whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
All right.
So
All right, that was
that's
it.
it.
So
was easy.
starting next week, there'll be the Two Middle-Aged Guys, the Chet and Palmer Shit Show podcast will be coming on next week. Or actually this week, this Thursday.
Yeah,
the
we're going to
first
start
episode.
it. Yeah, we're going to start it Wednesday.
What's episode 1?
Episode 1 is just us, our background,
intro?
and the intro to the
Just
show.
gonna
Yeah.
introduce ourselves. give a
45
little-
minutes to an hour like this show.
Yeah,
that's
Nothing extensive because people get bored. So,
I like it.
Awesome.
I like it.
Good.
all right, that's it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, it was
There it
fun
is.
being on the podcast. Thank you guys.
Right, exactly. Okay, thank you, Jeff, for coming in, and we'll
appreciate it.
do it again on Wednesday night.
Breaking you in.
Absolutely.
We're breaking you in slowly.
Right.
Boom.
That's
All
nice.
right, guys.
All right, Chet. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Chet Atwell. Watch out for the cord. Watch out for wait.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's almost
So much to learn. Here we go. Here's
so,
one passing.
so much to learn.
All right. The Chet and Palmer Show.
Shit show.
You guys just let me know when you want to buy this place. I'm fucking out of here.
We don't want to buy the place.
See you later. It's the Chet and Palmer Cigar Hustler store. Bye. Goodbye.
That's a whole separate conversation, and we're not buying this.
That's another
We're
conversation.
not buying this place.
Come on.
No,
Could be you.
no,
Investors, possibly you.
no. So that was the big announcement.
Okay, so I can't tell you about what happened Friday. Saturday, we did like a quick Universal trip, just like kind of play in the arcades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't tell you why we did that because I can't tell you what happened Friday.
Right.
And then Sunday,
Sunday apparently you did yard work.
no, I just did the one thing and it was terrible. So I had I don't know if I told this on the podcast before, but I had a tree, I think I did, get struck by lightning
No, I didn't know you had a tree.
a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that tree you had removed was dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, it'll come back. It's gonna
wait, I
happen.
think because you had some things you had to replace in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was a while ago though.
Yeah, but the tree was always there, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, the tree's fine. It'll come back or whatever.
Oh, no, they don't come back after hit by lightning.
It didn't come back.
They die from like the inside.
So I chopped down the tree, and then I had a stump grinder come
Right.
and grind the stump. And nobody wants to remove the mulch. So I had to remove the mulch myself.
Oh, from the grinding.
Yeah.
Oh, they grind it and leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I
Those
figured they
bastards.
take it.
Those
take it with.
soulless bastards.
So
it was
what is
ridiculous.
what is a stump grinder? Is it a big thing with these blades on it that sort of
I think
into
so.
the ground?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I
you
wasn't
didn't even
there.
see it?
I wasn't there. Yeah. I think they had like a thing with the chainsaw. It's like a gigantic chainsaw. And it's like, "Zzz."
Oh, I was thinking more like some drill like machine or something with
No.
these rotating
I think
heads.
it's like a
and
big saw. It's like a big saw.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So they grind it up and leave it. You figured that would be part of the thing. I mean, if they trim
Yeah.
your tree, they take the limbs with you.
yeah, no, nope.
No,
Nope.
maybe,
You know,
maybe it's extra.
So I would have paid extra. Not one person that gave me a quote said, and I hauled it away. So
I would have assumed that was part of it.
yeah, no, well, it's not. So I waited.
Apparently,
I
yeah.
waited to the peak of the day somewhere.
Oh, the
around-
hottest part of the day?
Yeah, 12, 1 o'clock.
Oh.
And I got out there. 12 o'clock. I was out there at 12, and it was 90 degrees.
Did you just spread the mulch around your house, or did you actually have to bag it up?
No,
or something?
I actually put it back where the dogs go to the bathroom. Like
Oh, so you spread it.
Deck. There's like a whole little area
Yeah, the
solely
little-
for them, so they
right.
don't fuck with my yard and the kids can play out back and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I rolled it into there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was miserable.
You have a wheelbarrow?
My neighbor actually gave me a wheelbarrow a while ago.
Oh, nice. So, I mean, at least you had that.
I have a good neighbor.
Did you have like a big, like a snow shovel type thing? Or
I had a reasonable shovel, but it was
But
like
not-
the spade shovel.
not even a big, like
Whoa,
a
big
feed
snow
shovel or something?
That would have been so smart.
Well, they make these feed shovels that you could have bought one at Home Depot with the
Yeah.
big, large bucket on the end. So,
Information I could have used yesterday.
well, when you said you were mulching, I thought you were like,
mulching.
I pictured giant bags of mulch, and you're cutting them and spreading them around your bushes.
I thought I was going to die, man. It was so hot. It was ridiculous.
Well, you don't do it in the middle of the day.
Well, what do you
Like
want
I
for us,
I cut the grass Sunday. It started at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Who does that? What do you do Saturday night?
I don't cut the grass Saturday night.
Do you get wasted and hang out till 2 or 3 in the morning, or no?
Sometimes.
And then you still get up at 8?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Actually, I get up earlier. I get up at 7, but I have breakfast. So, I usually get up at 6. No, Sundays, it's usually a big breakfast we have. We either have keto waffles,
Cool.
or this Sunday we had bacon and eggs and low-carb bread.
High
Paleo
fat.
bread or something it's called.
Okay.
We had that.
Okay.
Because the Danielle, I'm now on the Danielle egg program here at the shop. I get the eggs from Danielle.
That's nice.
Those are good eggs.
I should get on the egg program.
The yolks are very, very dark.
Are they?
Yes. They're delicious.
It's real. It's real
Delicious.
eggs.
Well, they're not pasteurized.
Not pasteurized. So they're brown?
Yes.
Brown eggs.
But they don't like take a brown egg and pasteurize it and it turns white. That's not how that works.
No?
No, it's a brown chicken.
So white chickens make white eggs?
Yes.
Really?
I had green chickens. They gave green eggs.
And ham?
No ham. That would be a pig.
Green eggs and ham?
Yes. No ham. No.
Green-
I had some Madagascar chickens. These really
Who has a green egg chicken? That's ridiculous.
well. When we had the farm, we got the exotic chicken assortment, and they send you a bunch of eggs.
Oh, you get the green one, you got the blue one.
I didn't have blue, but I had green, brown, and white.
You almost don't need to dye eggs on Easter.
Yeah,
You're pretty
I was
close.
getting 12 to 18 eggs a day when I lived on the farm.
That's a lot of eggs.
I ate eggs at every meal when I was divorced. I mean,
Yeah.
it was kind of eggs and beer. It's really all I had. So
That's nice.
omelets, souffles,
Yeah.
scrambled, fried.
Isn't there a drink that you would drink with the beer and like a red
Oh yeah,
hot
it's,
sauce and like an egg or some shit?
oh, a red eye. It's called.
Red eye?
I don't do hangovers.
Hmm.
Thank
Supreme being.
Lord.
I don't do a hangover.
No. But then Sunday we went to the pool party that you decided.
I know, yeah, I wasn't
all of a sudden
invited.
pool party. You were invited. He invited everybody.
It's cool.
He invited everybody.
Separate invitation.
He invited everybody. Michael.
Separate.
Invited everybody.
Separate invitation.
You have to have a separate invitation.
That way I can deny it personally.
Whatever.
I can turn it down.
So bougie.
Separate.
I'll just text Brittany, my friend Brittany.
I'm not allowing that anymore. Put in the kibosh.
I don't remember last time I texted her anyway, but I mean, I have her
You
number.
better not talk to
I have access.
Talk to my wife.
We have a nice little chit chat on Mondays when she's here.
I don't care. You can talk to my wife.
I know.
'cause
I know you don't care. I like hanging out in here and talk to her. She tells me funny stories about you that are embarrassing that I really can't even say on the air.
Yeah. I did the Espinosa
You have a
draft this
PE
week.
problem, evidently.
A what? A PE?
PE.
What's that?
That's that commercial they do with the PE. and
Erectile dysfunction?
That's ED.
That's cute. What's PE?
Premature.
Oh, premature ejaculation.
Yes.
Well, it's all about me.
That's what she said. I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
Don't play that clip for your son. Just later.
That's good.
Later. Way later in the show.
Hey, just so you know.
So you know,
Daddy?
Daddy's got
What's ED? So,
She did. I still haven't gone back to. Can you go back and watch their old shows?
Yeah.
Are they?
You can.
Where are they at?
No, listen, if you didn't see it, you didn't see it.
I saw the beginning. I always do the beginning of the Heckle and Jekyll because they call me out, and it's a very nice thing. And they offered me a job this week, and then,
And then you were gone.
they did. Well, I waited till they showed your cigar, but they didn't say you were going to be on.
They show my cigar?
Yeah, Jack did cigars for people. I don't know what he was going to smoke during the show.
Oh.
So he held up a Postania cigar. He goes, I don't have any Romacraft with me, but I am going to smoke this Postania cigar, which is
Hey.
kind of like a Romacraft.
Jack's all right.
So,
I like Jack.
I like Jack.
My friend.
I like Hector, too. Hector just retired. Happy retirement, Hector, from the Miami-Dade Police Department.
He's out of there.
He's out of there now. He made it.
Now he has to deal with Eric and Jack full time.
I maybe would have stayed at the police department.
No shit. I'm saying.
I'm sure they're very nice to deal with.
Yeah.
They're both very nice gentlemen.
I'm excited about your podcast.
Always been friends. You know what? We are too. So,
Like it's going.
yeah.
You're just going to be a podcasting machine.
Well, I'm kind of good at it. So, and I
You are.
enjoy it.
You
It's
are good.
fun.
You're very good
So,
at it. Very good at it.
it just, we have to see if Chet and I have the same back and forth you and I have. So,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
You
I mean,
want-
when we were just sitting around.
Do you want us to
our-
sponsor the other podcast?
We don't need any money. I mean, we use all this equipment. So,
Brought to you by
Brought to you by Cigar Hustlers Podcast. Our wives just sit there, and because it's Sunday, and they just sit there and just look at us, and we're just, shooting back and forth, and they just shake their heads. And, I'll say, I really like something, like I really like peanut butter sandwich. Try to go, I really like peanut butter sandwiches too. So he came out with a piece of cheesecake, and he goes, there's cheesecake in the house. And Adrian goes, strawberry cheesecake? He goes, yeah. He goes, that's Mike's favorite. He goes, mine too.
So how long have you guys been in a relationship?
Just a little over a year now.
A little over a year?
You jealous? I'm sorry, Michael. I'm
I'm
cheating
a
on
little
you.
jealous,
I'm
a
cheating
little
on you with Chet. We're closer to the same age.
Cheating on you with Chet. He just gets me.
It just gets me more than you do, Michael. You never want to go out and do anything or nothing. So
I know it's tough. It's hard. It's hard to get.
It is.
It's
Well,
hard.
you have 3 small
when
children.
you have little kids. Yeah, it's
He
tough.
has just the one, so it's a
Right.
little easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and we're close to the same age. We've gone through a lot of the same things, and both have our own businesses. So, we both end up working here for free a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, So we want to have you on as a guest when we do the self-employed show about
okay.
having your own business.
Don't do it.
We'll have you on as a guest.
It's miserable. You have to not.
Except
make
you will
money.
have to sit here.
Oh.
Like when Mr.
know
Rosales
about
was here.
that.
I kind of got the feel of what it would be like if me and Mr. Rosales had our own show, too, because he sat there.
Oh. And you like that? That'd be a good pitch. You'd have to fly into Austin.
I'll move.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
Oh.
Well, the equipment stays. You can take.
I think they can afford the equipment.
You can take. You can take the laptop. That's not.
Oh.
That's not mine.
That's okay.
I've been told.
All
It's
right.
not mine.
They'll probably give me a little corner. I'll set up my own little studio there.
Yeah.
I'll just do a show every day, and they can just watch me. Like the monkey in the cage.
The monkey in the.
Palmer, entertain us again today, please.
Dance,
do a show.
boy,
Dance.
dance.
Dance. Do a show. Wow, it's almost break time.
Almost
23
the
minutes.
break time. Well, what else you got? Is that it?
I got some news. I got a lot of news.
Name is Mike.
There's some stuff going on.
Oh, you know what I did? I watched Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. My boy
Oh, I
Michael
did.
B. Jordan.
I did too.
You did?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I'd already
hate it.
seen some bad reviews about it. No, I didn't.
I saw bad reviews about it too.
I didn't hate it.
and that made me want to watch it more.
Yeah, I did too. I wanted to give it a fair shot. It was good.
Yeah.
I thought the acting was a little,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was good.
I wasn't a big fan of the whole story. But
What do you mean? What? That's every quintessential fucking.
Right. Well,
I
they
need a
obviously
hero.
set it up to do another one, but the way they had it, I don't want to spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Turn this off now and come back in a minute or something. But
Yeah.
they should have had him die at the end because he was making the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh,
for
but
the
he's
group.
building Rainbow Six.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was the whole idea. He was like, you know what? I'm not a soldier. I'm a felon.
Right.
I can die in Russia. You
Right.
can't. So everybody else leave.
Yeah.
So evidently the Russians are stupid because he blew 17 of them up and grabbed a gas mask and just walked out.
Oh, that reminded me of the movie The Professional. That's what he did. Something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
I didn't like the leading lady character, a lady Navy SEAL. I mean, that's
Well, they're trying to do this whole thing.
only
you know?
G.I. Jane. I mean, that should have been to me more if they're going to do that. There's
Well,
only
they're
one.
just-
And
they're-
all of a sudden, there's lady SEALs everywhere.
Right now, Hollywood's trying to check boxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I thought she did a good job. She looked like a badass. She had a scar on her face. I mean, the
Does
whole.
she have a scar? I didn't
Yeah.
even notice a scar.
Yeah.
Very lovely lady, but I kept waiting on them. They had some like very emotional goodbyes and thank yous.
Yeah.
And I kept waiting to go. Okay, lean in and kiss her now. Kiss her. Go ahead.
Like, this is your girl.
Well, it wasn't his girl. His wife had died, and his unborn child had died. But I don't know. I thought it would. I thought there was a moment there where he said, when he did the "I'm not a soldier, I'm a felon, I can die." I thought there was a moment there for a kiss or a hug. Not like blah, blah, not like that, but just a thank you kiss because she was a woman.
No, she's a badass though.
Well, yeah.
She's not some. I don't know. She's not like an emotional. She's not like. She's a fucking Navy SEAL.
Yeah, but still, I thought
high rank.
There was a moment we're never going to see each other again. You're going to die for me.
Yeah, but she's like,
if that was us, I would have kissed you.
Yeah, you probably would have. Instead of being like, all right, cool, bet, you fucking bet and bailed out.
You're going to die for me, Michael.
I got it. I
I'll
got
get
it.
everybody to safety. You're gonna die. Oh, here.
I'm done here.
Thank you. Maybe a little peck
I'll
on the
take care of that.
cheek. Maybe kiss you on the forehead. Tell you goodbye. Never going to see you again. I'll take care of your family.
He doesn't have one.
No. If it was you.
Oh yeah, would have liked that. That's nice. Yeah. Nice. Well, you just got to get the life insurance docs in order. That's all. Just make sure that they.
I don't know. How is that if you die in Russia as a spy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Is that in there? I don't know. Is it covered still for that?
Is that covered?
I don't.
I thought it was cool.
We're very sorry, but he died as a Russian spy, though with no pay.
I thought it was a great movie. I thought that there was a lot of good scenes there. I thought that some of the cold-blooded shit that he did was pretty badass. I'm like,
I missed a couple of scenes where I chasing the dog or
I appreciated like the man on fire kind of mentality. Like, you fucking took everything from me. I don't give a shit. And that was how he was how he rolled.
The little speech there at the end. He goes, "No, you want me because I really don't care."
Right.
I got nothing to lose.
Did you see the part where he jumps into the car that he set on fire to fucking kill the guy?
Yes.
That was amazing for me. I was like, hell yeah. I mean, I'll watch any Michael B. Jordan movie, first of all.
Oh.
I think he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I liked him with the longer hair as the bad guy in Black Panther.
Killmonger.
I don't know.
I think he becomes Black Panther. That's what I heard.
Well, he died.
Yeah, there's a rumor that he's.
I saw it too. But he died at the end of that movie.
I know, but he plays a different guy now.
Oh, well, that's going to be weird.
Listen.
Wow, you know what? You look just like the Killmonger guy.
Stranger things have happened. Well, he won't have the dreads.
Well, it's Marvel Universe. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, hey, listen.
You know what? I went back in time and they got me. And when the Red Skull said I had to die, I said, fuck you. And now I'm
hey, look,
Black Panther.
I got news for you. Captain America was Human Torch.
Well, but that's not Marvel.
Yes, it is.
Is that Marvel?
Fantastic Four is Marvel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then
and he jumped over to Captain America.
They can bring him back.
They can just.
He didn't want to take that part.
Really?
Iron Man talked him into it.
Michael B. Jordan didn't want to be.
No. Oh, Michael B.
Chadwick
Jordan.
Boseman didn't want
Michael
to be Black
Jordan.
Panther.
Wait, he was the Human Torch too, wasn't he?
You're talking about I don't know the guy's name, Chris something.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Captain America, Chris Evans, I think his name.
Yeah.
Chris Evans. Yeah. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to be Captain America, but he was a Human Torch too. I thought that's what you were talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Evans was Human Torch and Captain America.
Well,
so Michael B. Jordan can be both.
Michael B. Jordan was also the Human Torch.
No.
Yeah. And the other Fantastic Four
you're
movie.
right. He was in the worst one.
I actually like that one better.
I think that
it's a terrible
for whatever
story.
reason,
It's a terrible
Fantastic Four-
story, but I like that one better.
Fantastic Four just doesn't get a fair shake. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. And Doctor Doom is not that big of a pussy. I just don't understand it.
Oh, the Doctor Doom in the one where Captain America's Human Torch is all getting confusing. Was a much better Doctor Doom than the guy who's walking around with a limp on the.
Doctor Doom has his own land in the comic books. Like, you can't go into his land and fuck with him.
All right, we got to break. This might have already stopped, so we'll go ahead and break now, and we'll come back and we'll just get on with the news.
Whatever, Mike. Fine.
Because I mean, it's probably already stopped. I stopped this, but it's probably already stopped over there.
We're moving on.
It's at 29:14. All right, and we're back. Episode 172.
Worst.
Of a Cigar Hustler. Why am I the worst?
You make me mad.
Why? Why are you angry?
Like
Because I'm doing a new
We're moving on.
Because I'm doing a new podcast?
No, I don't care about that.
All right. In a story we're following. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot I had this now.
Oh, yeah.
From the four corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2. Thank you. And let's see. Charge Rash by Aladino heading to the Limited Cigar Association retailers this week.
Who?
Charge Either Charger Ash or Charge Rash. It depends on how it is. It's all one word. CHARGERASH. So it could be Charger Ash or Charge Rash.
And they're heading this week?
By Aladino, heading to Limited Cigar Association retailers this week. The new LCA cigar. The next cigar headed to retail members of the LCA Association will be the, again, Charge Rash or Charger Rash by Aladino, which will begin shipping on Friday, April 30th, as well as kick off the longest ash. So maybe it's Charger Ash.
See, I'm looking at this, and this says Barbecue Pig by Quesada.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. This was from Half
And
Wheel.
HVC Hot Chocolate.
Unlike most cigars used for long
So
ash
I don't think
contests,
that-
which
I
tend to
don't
be...
think that- I don't think that's right, but go ahead.
Well, then we'll just move on.
No, I don't think Half Wheel. No. Let's talk about Half Wheel and how they're wrong.
Unlike most cigars used for long ash contests, which tends to be a thicker vitola, the Charger Ash is a 7x38 Lancero. It's a Honduran Puro using a Habano wrapper, Corojo binder, and filler of undisclosed varietals. It is priced at $15 per cigar. Will be offered in 10 packs as well as single sticks. A total of 8,000 cigars have been produced for the initial run, though Brian Descend of the Limited Cigar Association noted in a video that more could be produced should demand warrant. The Aladino and Charge Rash by Aladino refers to the brand made by JRE Tobacco, which is headed by Julio and Justo Eroa. JRE is producing the cigar at Fabrica de Puros Aladino at Las Lomos Llamastrand. Unlike other LCA releases that have been required to go on sale at same time on the first Friday of every month, retailers will be able to offer this as soon as they get it. So maybe it's not in with. Maybe that is the Friday only thing, and this is just some cigar they put out.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the way it works.
Nobody tried to tell me that one.
Customers who purchase a cigar will be able to enter themselves into a longest ash contest.
Maybe you can only get that one at Bravado.
Being held via Instagram and early. Well, it's the title is sell to LCA retailers.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I got nothing.
Don't know. In early December, 10
wasn't
finalists
me.
will be selected to compete in the longest ash contest via an online video call, with the winner receiving the vehicle. Is a car involved here? They don't say anything about a car.
You got a car?
Something about a vehicle.
What type of car?
I don't know. It just says vehicle.
Is it a Tesla?
Don't know.
I want something that'll drive.
I don't
me
know. We
here.
don't know exactly, and I'm not going to give speculative information, Michael, and be held
Allegedly.
responsible for
Allegedly.
for a new Porsche or a Lambo
new Porsche.
or Lambo or something that they're giving away, whatever it happens to be. Allegedly, possibly, we don't really.
You really missed the Espinosa performance. It was pretty epic. I feel bad for you.
I will go and watch it, Michael.
I feel bad.
It'll
for you.
be
No,
fine.
it's cool. You don't have to watch it. I don't want you to.
Why didn't you tell me you were going to be on?
had
You
your
always
shot.
tell me you're going to
You
be
had
on.
your shot.
You always tell me you're going to be on. Why didn't you tell me?
Sometimes I forget where I'm supposed to be, and I just show up.
Did Brittany know?
Night of, I said, "Oh yeah, I got a thing tonight."
Oh, so she didn't know in advance either. I was going to say, me and her are supposed to get together on your scheduling.
coordinate. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
But you didn't tell her either.
no. I told the Hector called me, and I said, "Of course, I'm in. I'm in.
You should have said, of course I'm in. Can you tell Palmer, please?
I'm in." I think we got the Gator quarterback too, which is pretty cool.
I don't even know. I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about that. I have one
See how that
sports story
goes.
this week, and it is about football, but we'll get into that later.
Foosball.
Football.
Was the devil.
Dissident begins shipping home in 2021.
Dissident.
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 Am I not saying that right?
They're out of Black Label now, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm trying to see where they're at. It's by Holt.
Holt.
Home, the annual limited release by Dissident Cigars, is on its way to retailers. This marks the third release of Home since Ben Holt acquired the Dissident brand in January 2019.
Yeah.
Originally a Honduran
Black
Puro, a lot of Honduran cigars come out here
Hondura.
lately. 2015, Holt worked with James Brown at Fabrica. Black Label. Came up with a new blend that uses a dual wrapper of Ecuadorian Maduro and Corojo leaves, an Ecuadorian binder and fillers from Nicaragua. While more specific details about the blend are being kept under wraps. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Holt was previously said he was very proud of how the blend brings out flavor. He feels the taste of the Esteli Nicaragua, but he's not telling anybody what it is.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of it, but I can't tell you.
I don't blame the guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking blame the guy. Why do I have to disclose what it is?
I don't know.
What kind of cigar is it? I don't know. Smoke it. Tell me what you think.
As
You
for
know,
how the year's blend compares to previous
That's
two,
none of your
Holt
goddamn
called it
business, and I thank you for
similar, he said.
staying out of my personal affairs.
Staying out of my
I'm
personal
gonna
affairs.
stop disclosing shit to him. Like, you know what's in it? Fucking tobacco. How do you like them apples? Magic.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
Oh, that is a nice add-on. Oh, you guys fucked that up.
You guys fucked that up.
I'm so glad that that's on here. Thank God we got him on because it almost didn't happen.
Right. Yeah. We have a couple from him this week.
Yes.
Patrick Hurd, Crytek's chief sales officer, announces his departure.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
Crytek International Inc. has announced the upcoming departure of Patrick Hurd, the company's chief sales officer.
They're going like, nah, fuck that guy.
Hurd joined the company in November 2000 while launching its Canadian subsidiary, Crytek Canada, and under his leadership as general manager, Crytek Canada experienced extensive growth for 11 years, according to a press release. In June 2011, Hurd moved to the United States to launch Crytek International's Ventura Cigar Company and serve as its general manager. In 2013, he was promoted to vice president of sales chief to sales officer in 2017.
They're going like, nah, fuck that guy.
According to a statement.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a good one.
Oh my God, I love that so much. Can we make a ringtone out of that?
Which one?
Fuck that guy.
You guys fucked that up or fuck that guy?
You guys fucked that up.
According to his statement, Hurd is leaving the company for I only had to go like 10 minutes into the show to get like 4 drops.
You guys fucked that up should be like a error code when something goes awry. You guys fucked that
You
up.
guys fucked that up.
Patrick has been a vital member of our executive team and a significant contributor to the growth of our proprietary brand, said Sean Kassar, president of Crytek International, via press release. He will be missed, but as a family business, we appreciate the decision he's made to focus on his family during these unprecedented times.
They've been in it for a long time.
Yes, he has. Hurd is expected to enter into a consulting agreement with Crytek in the coming weeks that will become effective upon his departure.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
Crytek has not yet announced a successor for the chief sales officer.
Oh, my
position.
God.
Leaving a family business as strong and as tightly knit as Crytek is never an easy decision, but my own family is obviously my priority, and that means I need to be back home with them in Canada, said Hurd in a statement. I also look forward to seeing my industry peers and customers at the TPE 21 in Las Vegas, May 12th to the 14th. Why is he saying when it is? It's like getting in a plug.
It's like a pitch.
Yeah, May 12th to the 14th, 2021 at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
Boom.
Boom. All right. Next story. Jazz Some Crowell sending fuck the FDA Robusto to Omerta Cigars.
Guess what?
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
Oh,
I said it right. I didn't fuck that up.
It should have been fuck that guy.
Oh. Omerta Cigars, which operates 3 stores in Oklahoma, 1 in
Yep.
Monroe, Louisiana, and an online storefront, will receive a store-exclusive vitola of Jazz Some Crowell's Fuck the FDA in May.
Wow.
Why we never get a shop exclusive?
Nobody likes us.
We can't even get one that says "fuck the FDA."
Riste's a good dude. If we asked him, I'm sure that we'd get it.
Well, not now. It's a store exclusive for all
No,
Omerta.
he has to get something else.
It's a 5x50 Robusto and uses the same blend as the original 6x52 Toro, meaning a Mexican standardized wrapper over an undisclosed binder and filler. According to a press release from Jazz Some Crowell, the cigars were rolled in July, the same time as the original release. The cigars are produced at Tabacalera de Aragon, SA in Nicaragua, and will be offered in bundles of 10, priced at $90 before taxes. Additionally, those bundles will feature the store's branding, a notable change from the packaging of the original Vitola, which comes at a... What the hell was that? Did you slurp? So rude, Mike.
It was weird. And I didn't mean to.
The cigars will go on sale May 14th at Omerta's South Tulsa, Oklahoma location, and May 15th at their locations and via its website.
It's a good retail shop. He's a good guy.
Yes.
He is.
They,
I like
they
Omerta.
carried the stuff when I was doing Flora, whatever it was.
Yeah. Man, you just fucked that up.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
That's right, Michael. Canada's proposed budget includes increased tobacco taxes, Michael.
They're increasing it?
They're increasing tobacco taxes in Canada to
Holy shit.
pay for things that they need.
Holy shit.
Canada is rarely thought of as a place to buy premium cigars affordably.
What are we doing
And there
here,
is
guys?
a good chance that United States northern neighbors will become even less so in the near future.
Oh, my God.
As Canadians,
How is
that
okay?
Lawmakers work through the budget process for the coming year. An increase to the tax levied on tobacco products, including cigars, has come into a discussion as one of the number of sectors facing increased duty rates.
Guys,
Currently,
what are we doing here?
Ooh, look at it. Currently, cigars are a tax rate of $27.30 per thousand cigars.
Holy shit.
Plus the greater of, carry the one per cigar, 88% of the sale price.
Add
duty
pie.
paid. A rate that went into effect April 1st. Under the current proposal for 2022, the rate would go to
You're fucked. That's what it goes to.
$31.65 per thousand cigars, plus the greater of, I don't understand how that works, of 88 cents on the carry the one duty paid value.
Niner. There's a niner involved.
Whew. Other tobaccos would also see an increase as the excise duty rate of cigarettes would go up by $4 a carton.
God.
Manufactured tobacco would go up $1.25 per 50 grams.
Why, though?
The budget proposal
Why?
also calls for a new tax to be implemented on vaping products.
What are we doing?
Oh, why? I have why.
Because we can abuse people.
The government is seeking to close a budget deficit that has been exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Stop spending money.
So they want tobacco products to pay for the pandemic.
Oh, he's going to cover that.
In
Okay.
addition to the increase in tobacco taxes, the budget proposal calls for an increase in the tax on luxury vehicles, too.
Oh, hey.
Your Porsche and your Lambos.
Double
So don't
fun.
win that one from allegedly from the other store before. Had to pay a high
Lambo.
The budget proposal calls for an increase. I read that. Streaming services originating outside of the country, such as Netflix and Amazon Prime, and apps for smartphones and computers.
That's what it's paying for?
No, they're going to raise taxes on those too.
Oh, because fuck you guys too.
Netflix just went up.
So if you you want
I see a brand new Canadian Netflix coming out, which is streamed from inside the country. And Amazon,
my God.
Amazon's got more money than God right now anyway, so they'll just open up a little thing in the middle of the country, too.
It's fucked too because they're just going to pass that on to the consumer. It's not like they're going to pay for it. It's like, we have 75
well, yeah, it's taxes. So,
cajillion
so like
dollars,
if it's $9 a month for your
Right.
Netflix, now it goes to 10,
yeah, yeah.
and
Just
$1 of that goes to the Canadian
just tax
government.
the shit out of the people. That makes sense.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Sure does.
You can't. It's
Canadians.
It's okay for you to stay home. Okay, well, guess what? We're taking money anyway.
It's very cold outside. You can't go outside. Watch Netflix. Nope. Cost too much money.
Yeah. People start attacking people because they need to pay for their Netflix.
Right.
It's getting out of control.
Out of
I heard it's
control.
crazy in Canada. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And you can't have a Porsche to drive anymore around.
Can ask my boy Shane. Shout out to my boy Shane. It's my Canadian guy.
Oh.
Miss him. Can't send him any product anymore.
Can't send him any product anymore.
Used to.
Tax is too high. Can't do
It's
nothing.
over. They started booting him back.
Oh, my Lord. Putin.
It's crazy.
Oh, I thought Putin was in Russia.
Yeah, he's there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Putin.
Yeah. Putin.
Florida legislature approves tobacco purchase age increase, Michael. This is an update.
Okay.
Kinda. But wait a minute.
Give me a fucking break.
All right. The Florida legislature has passed a bill that would increase the state's minimum age to purchase tobacco products and e-cigarettes to 21 years old,
Yeah.
aligning it with the current federal law.
Right.
It will now be sent to Governor Ron DeSantis to be signed into law.
Yep.
That ain't happening. Let's get old Ron on the
Good
phone
luck.
with
Drop
his,
the fucking hammer on him.
with his fireworks and everything else.
Take
going
your
off there.
regulations, your rules.
We're not
and
going to
kick
read
him
all
the
this
fuck
thing,
out.
but we'll get to the end. Where's the end? This must be the end here.
I love
Last
it.
year, the Florida legislature passed the bill which would have increased the minimum age to purchase tobacco products at 21 and also banned flavored vaping products.
Yeah.
Despite passing the legislature by health margins, Governor Ron DeSantis said, "Veto, motherfuckers." The
Take
bill
this and get it
because
the
he
fuck outta here.
believed that banning the flavored vaping products would lead to people purchasing them on the black market.
And he's right. Because
Right.
nothing sounds better than fucking getting some e-juice made out of somebody's tub at home. And you think that won't
Good old
happen.
Ron.
Yeah, he's a realist.
He's happier than a two-peckered goat.
He is?
That's what he said when he called.
I'm happier to
Happier than a two-peckered goat. Yeehaw! Florida,
yeah.
do be great again. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Shoot off the fireworks and go.
I mean,
Phil, shoot them guns off over there.
he had a pretty good time when we
Quite
called
the
him.
guy. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. Lovable guy.
I hear we're having more calls next week, though.
Drop the fucking hammer. I want to see that shit vetoed. Get it out.
He already vetoed it once. He's going to go,
like,
idiots, I said no last year.
Was I not clear on this?
I thought we covered this already.
Get this thing, get the fuck out of here.
Somebody get my gun.
But what's really crazy is that law actually says, but if you're military, it's okay.
Yes. Yeah,
What?
there wasn't no... But, well,
Wait, what?
Because if you're fighting for our country, God knows you need a vape.
So what you're saying is if you had a C average and you couldn't fucking figure it out and you decided to join the military, you're allowed to smoke.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Well, soldiers, Michael. All the
Soldiers.
There got to be special
Well, look,
things for soldiers.
There are a lot of special things for
the
soldiers.
VA hospital is way behind, so, you know.
Yeah, how about we speed that up and take care of the soldiers?
Well, they can have a cigarette while they wait.
If they're under the age of 21, then it's okay for them to smoke.
They can have a cigarette or a vape while they're waiting for the doctor.
I don't get it.
Here you go, son. Have this while you wait there.
I don't get it at all.
All right, Michael.
It doesn't make sense. It should just be for everybody.
Are you done?
Veto it.
Veto. HVC 500-year anniversary line goes to regular production.
I heard about that.
Our buddy Rainier is just busy,
look at
Mr.
that
Lorenzo.
500.
HVC 500 anniversary line is now a regular production line.
Boom.
Originally released in October 2019, the line was made to celebrate the 500th anniversry of the founding of Havana, Cuba. Woohoo! It's a party!
Havana,
It uses a
Cubana.
Nicaraguan Puro that uses a Corojo 99 wrapper from Jalapa, a binder from Jalapa, and Criollo 98 and Corojo 99 fillers. It's made at all these long. Can't they just say it's made at my factory somewhere?
It's made at Bill's.
HVC Bills.
Bill makes it.
Skip, when we open a new factory, can you just call it Bills?
It's called Bill.
Skips.
Tabacalera.
Uncle Skips.
Tabacalera Bills.
Tabacalera Uncle Skip.
It's made of Frank's.
Frank's Tobacco.
I went on down to Frank's Tobacco.
HVCU now sell two sizes. There's a
The Selectos and the Toros.
Tesseros and Selectos.
Tesoros. Tesoro.
5x58, 52, and a 5
I like
and
me
5
a good old Tesoro.
They're doing a third size now.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
4.5 by 52 short.
Petite
Why do you
Robusto.
call it short toes?
It's a Petite Robusto.
No, it's just a short.
Short toes.
Yeah.
Short Toros. These
Oh, but it was also made as exclusive for the Pravada Cigar Club. Why didn't fuckers get all the exclusives?
This is a Short Toros.
Why did they get another exclusive?
It's an easy button to hit.
We have buttons.
I like buttons.
Look.
Look, check this out.
Is he going like, fuck that guy?
Man, fuck that guy.
Exactly. Fuck that guy.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Both cigars are priced slightly more expensive than they were originally. Oh.
And price is going up, baby.
Price going up. I'm very popular now. My prices of these cigars are going up.
We gonna contribute to the Canadian
MSRP
tax.
for the Tesseros is $1 more than the Selectos. It increased 50 cents. The Tesseros is limited to 133 boxes, while the Selectos is limited to 500 boxes. The new cigars will not come with Edición Limitada band that was used in the original release. So wait, less bands, more money?
Hey man, cost of doing business is going up, baby. It's called
HTC
inflation.
will show off the regular production
It's
version
called inflation.
at the 500-year anniversary.
Dump a bunch of money into an economy and not expect prices to rise.
2021, which takes place again. the date. Every story is in TBE. Oh, May 12th to the 14th. We got to get
We'll
that
be
in every
there May
story.
12th to the 14th in GB. I don't know how TB is going to go. I don't know how busy it's going to be. I think PCA actually there might be some
All
people
right,
there.
we have a sports story,
A sport.
and we have a Florida story.
Oh, is this, the sports story is the
This is
injury?
a sports story.
Yes.
From the world of sports, Michael.
Yes, tell me. Tell me what happened.
The name of this story is This Boy Here is One Tough Little Dude.
Oh, he is.
Friday night, Jack Stepankevich hurt himself during his flag football game. When his mother saw him on the sideline messing with his finger, she knew something was wrong. She went, something's wrong. He took his glove off to check it out. She asked multiple times if he was okay. Every time the answer was, I'm fine!
Yes, he's fine.
While still watching the game. Out of the way, I'm fine, Mom. Get out of the way.
Yes.
I got so excited. He told his coach he was fine. He put the glove back on, and the ball went to him, and he caught it and got a 10. I jumped.
Well, you gotta
Put his
intercept-
glove
yeah.
back on and went back to play.
Yes.
He then intercepted the ball in the end zone.
He did.
Oh, that tough little guy. The next play, the ball went to him, and he caught it and got 10 yards, which ended the game for the other team.
It did.
Jack successfully dominated the other team, Michael.
Yeah, he did.
They all just gave up.
It broke their will.
Hold on. Finally, his parents got to take a look at his finger, and it was swollen.
Yes.
So they iced it.
We did.
It's swollen. They iced it.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
you do when there's
Yes.
inflammation. You ice
And
it.
made sure he was comfortable. Are you comfortable? Here's some ice and,
Yeah.
and a little drinky,
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
drinky.
little Motrin, little for that.
Sunday a.m. they headed to the doctor. Oh wait, make sure it's coming. Yeah, Sunday a.m. they headed to the doctor, and well, as you can
That was
guess,
Saturday. It's the next day.
Sunday a.m. it said.
It was Saturday.
This is a direct quote
I'm
from the
just telling
child's
you, it
from the
was
child's mother.
It was Saturday. It wasn't Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that was my mistake. Maybe I misheard her. Sorry if I misquoted you, Miss Brittany.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Saturday AM, they headed to the doctor. And well, as you could guess, his thumb was broken.
Yep.
Sad day in the world of sports, Michael, because he will be out the rest of the season.
It is a season-ending injury.
And season-ending injury, yes. And the boy loves the game of football.
He does.
But it's okay. He will heal, and he will be back, Michael.
He will.
So they're two proud parents of an injured boy.
Yep.
That was determined to get back out and play, injured or not. And he will get a cast. I understand it was Wednesday, but now it is Tuesday.
We have.
Yes, they have
We've rushed it.
upped and rushed it so the little boy can heal. I saw the X-ray. It's very amazing that he was able to still play, Michael.
He's a tough little kid.
Tough little guy.
I gotta give it to him.
Tough little guy.
Told him I was proud of him.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
He got some Starbucks, I understand, as a reward.
Maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
You weren't there?
I wasn't there for that part.
Oh. Because you were mulching.
No, I was mulching the next day. We have other kids. So somebody had to take care of the other kids.
Oh, it's not just the one now?
Yeah, no, there's three.
Well, yeah, but he's the obvious favorite at the moment. Because of the tremendous sports that he did.
I love them all equally.
You always say you love the girl the most, Michael.
Well, I feel like, a father-daughter relationship is definitely special, but I still love them all equally.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, it's very
It's
amazing.
It's a tough injury. It's a tough injury.
Yes, but he'll be fine.
He will be okay.
He'll be
It's just hard to keep him occupied because he can't play Xbox.
Yes. Oh, you know what? That's why we did not give you a separate invitation Sunday because...
He couldn't swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, 'cause I remember now that you brought it up, we did discuss that. And I was like, ooh, we should call Mikey. And then we went, ooh, little boy with the thumb. It'd be,
he can't swim.
Here, sit here and watch your brother and sister go swimming.
Yeah, well, we didn't let the others in the pool at our house. Because Justice wanted to swim. I'm like, sorry.
Oh. All right,
I'm going to let you swim so that the other guy can just watch you.
Why not? Well, give the other one something to do. Go get him another Starbucks. If he's got a coffee fix.
Oh, but he wanted to go to arcade games and shit, so we took him to Universal to play the arcade games there and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can he still Xbox? Oh, no,
can't.
you can't. It's this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No bueno.
Yeah,
No bueno.
All right. Now, the Florida story this week is about our friend Governor Ron DeSantis.
And you really fucked that up.
Oh, no, he's the governor. That's what I call him now.
Oh.
The governor.
Governor Ron.
It's like, the Terminator.
Oh,
He's the governor. That's Ron, the governor. The governor.
I feel like maybe you might be Scooby-Doo. I love you.
He signed an executive order today invalidating local emergency orders and the COVID-19 restrictions.
Yep.
He has basically declared.
He said, look.
Declared COVID is over in Florida.
Enough of this.
He signed a bill Monday morning that goes into effect July 1st, but also signed an executive order to bridge the gap from now until then. You gotta like that. Here, this thing goes on July 1st. Oh, that's really far away. Tell you what, give me another piece of paper. It starts now.
And right now, go.
DeSantis.
Governor DeSantis.
I'm all sorts of problems today.
He did not take his vitamins this morning.
I don't think I took my blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
When I was putting air in my tire, I got a little lightheaded.
Governor DeSantis.
DeSantis cited the efficiency of vaccines and the number of elderly Floridians that have been vaccinated thus far. He said telling people they still had to wear masks and follow other COVID-19 restrictions even after being vaccinated undermined public confidence in the vaccines.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Right. He emphasized
really doesn't.
his endorsement of getting vaccinated against COVID-19.
Hey, here's your
his
vaccine.
Displeasure with the government keeping restrictions and issuing fines to businesses now that the vaccine is readily available.
Right. You had your chance. If you want your vaccine,
you want the
take
vaccine,
your fucking vaccine.
get the vaccine. If you don't want to
We're
wear a
moving
mask, no more masks in Florida.
We're moving on.
Pandemic in Florida is over. The governor slammed the states whose governments have imposed stricter COVID-19 restrictions.
Yeah,
You're all idiots, he said.
Yeah, you destroyed lives,
was
crushed businesses.
They have lasted longer and said Florida will lead the way back to normalcy.
Florida will lead the way.
Private businesses, of course, can still require masks upon entry and enforce.
By the way, I'm vetoing this bill.
And other protective measures. The bill also cements the emergency order that banned vaccine passports. So you get the shot if you want the shot.
Yeah, because that's
you wear a
bullshit,
mask if
too.
you want to wear a mask.
Right.
And you know what? They can't check you.
No, they shouldn't be able to.
Nope. It's a HIPAA violation anyway.
Yeah, no shit.
So
you guys are all just fucking. You get so scared, you're ready to give up your rights. I mean, give it a fucking break. Enough.
So that
enough is enough.
Is it for this week in Cigar Hustler podcast?
Did he end it with and this fucking 21 or older bill? Not signing it.
Not signing that.
By the way,
I'm doing an executive order that you cannot do that no more.
Yeah, you know what? Shut it down.
You know what? In Florida, you're 12, you can have a cigarette. I don't care.
Here's a new rule: you try and pass the law more than once. That's it. The second time.
You are correct, sir.
You are correct, sir.
That's right.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
It's a good show, Michael. Will you stop already, my
fucked
lord?
that up.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
We sure did. We're really good at fucking it up.
That's where we were trying to sing the entry music, and we fucked it up.
You guys fucked that up.
You guys fucked that up.
Oh,
didn't you?
I'm sure that was perfect.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on this week? Where are we going? Where are we going to be in May 15th?
May 15th, we are going to S&M Smoke Shop down in, I'm not sure where, Fort Pierce, I think it is?
Fort something. Fort
something.
Fort Myers?
Something with a fort. Me, you, and Chet, or you, Chet, and I. What would be the correct English? I'm not
Man, you
really
really
sure.
guys fucked that
We're
up.
all going down for a road trip and go see cousin Mark and the
fucked
boys
that
down there at S&M.
S&M.
So here at the end of the month, there will be a Palmer Day Out.
Palmer's
Day Out event where I have complete control of everything that happens inside this building.
Yes.
Me and the children will be running the show because Mom, Dad, and Uncle Chet are all going on a trip.
Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie.
Yeah.
Port St. Lucie. So if you'd like to come see us in person,
We'll be there.
Michael will be there flexing, signing autographs.
Yep.
Chet
Yep.
and I, the hand and the jester, will be there serving his every need.
Yep.
Well, not every need.
It's going to be great.
But and we're gonna take Chet's Jeep with the top down, the doors off, the neon lights flashing, the music playing.
Oh, he's driving?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
He's driving the
I like
Jeep.
that. I like it when people drive.
Top down, doors off.
And then
Woohoo! Party!
it's just a matter of time
Drinking
before
all the way down in the
before
car.
you guys completely push me out of the podcast. You're out of here.
It's a completely separate show, Michael. Don't start that already.
It's okay.
It's not Mike and Chet Productions. Even though when I was going to Espinosa, you sold me out in a heartbeat. So
Well, bye. You told me you're leaving. What am I? I'm not going to force you.
could have put up a
Please
fight.
don't go.
Yeah, bidding more of some
Don't
sort would have been
go.
nice. Something. Just
Don't go
all you had to say was
away.
"Don't go." That's all you had to
Please
say. Not
don't go.
he is Chet and I am Mike and his Cigar Hustle Podcast.
See, I think that's what happened. Is I made that comment, that text. His name is Chet, and he is Mike. And this is Cigar. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to solidify Chet right now.
Like a Chet into
I'm
a
going to
different
lock him
show.
in and get a commitment on my end.
and make sure he sits over there so he doesn't see how I run the board.
This is chess, not checkers.
That's right.
And you have shown your hand. Your move. His name is Keanu, and he is Mike.
It's just him the whole time going, "You're just really great, Mike.
I just
want you to know how I'm so excited to be part of the show with
It's
you.
great to be.
It's
So happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Can you tell Greg I really like him? Do you think Greg likes me? I don't think Greg likes me.
The interviews with people would be super weird. Why isn't he saying anything?
Why does he keep staring at me uncomfortably?
like awkward. Why does he keep licking his lips? So weird.
He was telling Rosales got in on the joke, and he was like, one day you have a picture with his arm around him. He goes, no, we'll stand like back to back.
Yeah.
You're not going to touch me. And then he laughed. He goes, no, come on. And he put his arm around him. Talking about Keanu, the look on his face when they did back to back.
I wish it's too bad I missed that one.
It was funny.
Very funny.
Very funny. All right, we got to wrap this up. We're running out of time again, Michael.
Don't forget like and subscribe on YouTube.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Make
Leave
sure to
your
go to
comments.
YouTube to see
we didn't announce a winner.
Oh!
Let's do that. Where's the paper?
We got to go. Okay, quickly.
Quickly, we're running out of time. I need more time.
Okay, quickly. We have a minute and a half. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names. Pick
All right,
one.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. John White. You have won a $25 gift card for cigar sauce there, Mr.
John White.
Mr. John White. You are the next one.
JW.
JW. So check in with Michael next time you're here and get your $25
I'm going to
gift
send it
card.
to you. Email you to buy online. He's a local guy.
He's a local regular.
You're going to have to buy it online. Sorry. You have to,
So congratulations.
you have to use your AOL account.
All right. So
Juan
we're going to
Blanco.
do it again next week? Same contest?
Yep. Same
All right,
contest. Let's
same
do it again.
contest.
Do it again.
Do it again. Comment on, subscribe, and make sure to see the Michael Rosales interview.
Yay!
All right, we're going to go. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We appreciate and love you well.
His name is Mike,
and he's Mike, too.
And he's Mike also.
Oh, Mike also?
This is Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
I mean, you guys fucked that up.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, what's going on?
Look who's here.
Hey.
Long time no see.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, yeah. So
I guess.
What do you wanna talk about?
Before COVID?
Way before.
Way
I
COVID.
think it had. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe like in the
Oh wait,
in the fall.
you were on the phone though for the review show.
Okay, yeah. When your son
But-
was here.
Yeah, but not
Okay.
in studio though.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
studio.
felt like you were here. Man, this fucking headphones are terrible.
That's the guest set.
Jeez.
Those used to be mine for 2.5 years.
Who listens? What kind of idiot?
Are those your gamer headphones?
Yeah.
Is that for your-
No, but
your
they did have a
Xbox?
microphone.
So-
At one point, he wanted headphones with a microphone.
So I got to tell you something. We watched the How About That Cigar thing,
Okay.
Oh, it was really good.
and it was fantastic.
All right.
Here's the problem. Here's the situation.
Oh, it's humongous. Okay. Hit
You
me.
sound terrible
Why is that?
because you don't have like a nice setup.
Whatever Skip has, you need to get it too.
So when I was asking about the Jabra thing,
Yeah.
we were gonna fucking buy it for you and give it to you on the podcast.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, like here, because we cannot have Skip sounding better than you.
Well, he did go out and yeah, he had a headset, and I was in the other room and I had my AirPods and
Yeah.
they weren't cooperating that day.
Right. So we want to up your game for you. We want to help you. But when I messaged Skip, I don't know if I told you this. I was like, hey, Skip, so what kind of headphones are those did you use on the podcast? And he's like, Jabra.
That's like saying I drive a Ford.
I'm like,
No,
okay,
no,
thanks
doesn't
so
help.
much, man.
Let me help you out. So
Yeah.
you should have Googled what is the very best Jabra headset, and that's exactly how Skip does it, right?
Right. Yeah.
What's the very best or most expensive, and then he buys
Well, that
click
was
and
it.
ship. Click and ship.
Well,
Mikey said there's two of them, and one of
Yeah.
them is 350 and one of them is 800.
No.
It's
One
gotta
was
be-
like $150.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, that could be it. It's got 5 stars. And the other one was like $450.
I'm sure it's a 450.
Yeah, it had to be the 450.
Yeah. Just go for the most expensive. That's what's the best or the most expensive. That's usually how it works. So
But you didn't think I didn't think that Jabra would be like the way. You know what I mean?
they've been in it for a long time. I mean, remember the original Bluetooth headset for
Yeah.
your phone? I mean, like I think they were like one of the first.
Oh, they were.
ones.
They trained. Yeah.
Long time. They've been into headphones and audio. Now, what's interesting is I've got the same set of Bose that you have.
Right.
I didn't even think about using those. I wonder if they would, help. I
Well,
don't know.
they say
I'll go
those-
get me some expensive Jabra so I sound better next time.
They say those AirPods are the worst ones to use for this kind of stuff.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially since you just told me I sound like shit, so I appreciate that.
But you
know,
did a great
like-
job
like,
when you
it
took over the
would've-
show at the end.
You know what?
did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. First of all, yeah, and you got to talk, which is nice. You got a solid 10 minutes.
I don't really have a lot to
which
say
which
because
I
I'm
really
usually
like.
going like, fuck that guy. But no, they're good people. They did a great show.
Yeah, they do a good job. The only if you were just on by yourself, you'd have no fucking idea. You wouldn't have like a comparable, right? It's like the guys in the studio and then the person they're interviewing, right? So then your mic would have sounded fine, but because fucking Skip sounds crystal clear, like he's sitting right next to you, and then you go to the next person, you're like, oh damn. But what was also fantastic too is you picked up the fucking slack when the whole thing
Yeah,
crashed.
at the end when it crashed. Yeah.
No, that's the fun part, right? Because I think there's usually some topics that I think, how come they haven't asked about this, or what I think is what I usually when I'm on the road or I'm traveling and I hear like a lot of the same kind of questions. It's that's things that people kind of want to know, like those little nuggets,
Right.
That I know that we've experienced, or something's going on, or that I think is kind of relevant. So it's like, okay, let me kind of shift and ask the questions.
Right. That makes sense. You did a good job.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank
I
you.
feel like, you might have missed your calling. Could've been
No,
fucking-
well, maybe you never know.
Maybe they could do a show like Hector and
Like the Heckle and Jekyll show?
the Heckle and Jekyll.
We have we've talked about several times about doing something, because there's a lot of people that come through headquarters, right? Just randomly kind of pop in. It's like, dude, like if we had a podcast, some of the stuff that we talk about is pretty interesting.
Right.
There's a lot of in relevant kind of conversations that happen, like who's what's going on and but anyway, so there's opportunity for definitely some content at HQ, and we've talked about it. We just
Fucking
haven't done it.
build a studio. You have the room.
No, we do, but we don't.
Skip would need a studio.
It's got to be.
He would. It would be
crystal
it,
clean.
It would be like a $200,000 studio.
Oh, it would be nice.
It would be ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous.
Well,
You could rent it out just like the two guys.
that's right. They do that. So what's really cool about their podcast is they got a little coffee bar set up,
Right.
and there's people that show up. I mean, when we probably had about 25, 30 people kind of in attendance, in the
Right.
audience, right? So it's really well done.
Anybody with like signs or anything? Like Michael Rosales,
Rosales is the best. I love you.
Roma Craft. There, you can't spell Roma Craft without Ro. Some shit like that.
Nothing like that. No.
No painted fucking faces.
I think there was, that stuff they put under the eyeballs.
Yeah.
I think some of that.
A couple of that with the Roma logo.
That's it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's dedicated.
Roma.
They just do the TX right.
Yeah,
Right around the front. Oh,
Perfect,
yeah.
yeah.
That'd be great. I'm surprised.
I feel like we're starting to set a precedence for the
Chet-
Weasel Fest.
Chet-
That's what's going on.
Oh, face painters at the Weasel Fest.
Face
Well,
painters.
he's got
at
a,
Weasel
you
Fest.
can't see it because of the big humidor in front of him, but he's got a weasel shelter sticker on his laptop.
Right, yeah. Well, they pay to have this here.
Oh,
We have a sponsor. We're a
Yes.
sponsored show.
congratulations!
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's how we have all this nice equipment.
Yeah, where do you think all this came from?
We don't pay for this.
Okay. Does
We
that
are
come
fine.
Does that come from the Patreon? Like when you say
No.
sponsored?
Well, some of it do, but we actually, Case Elegance Humidor, we actually have a sponsor.
So we started with the
He obviously
Patreon.
doesn't listen to the show very often.
No, he's checked out.
Yeah.
No, you got to get the data. He's got to get the data from Skip. He's gotta, hey, give me the lowdown.
What's anything I need to
Dude,
listen
there's
to?
nobody in the industry that consumes podcasts like that dude. He
Oh,
listens
I know,
to every
yeah.
single
It's
one. of
ridiculous.
Every single one.
And I'm like, this is the boringest thing I've ever heard in my life. I just can't do it.
Not this show. He meant the other show.
No, the others. No, actually, it depends on what's going on. There's usually some hot topics where I'm like, oh, send me the link. I got to hear that.
Right.
But there's like, okay,
Yeah, I mean, if you tell a retailer, what's going on, how corrupt they are. I mean, usually that's a really popular.
That's a very popular
podcast.
episode.
if you go around that store, you may have to put your tinfoil hat on. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that type of shit.
I got
Right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. So, but the Espinosa NFL draft, I'm shocked that you didn't.
I didn't know you were going to be on it or I would have watched it.
You missed
I mean,
out.
I usually check in for my shout out in the beginning, and then,
Yeah.
and then I just leave.
You missed it.
Because it was football, not sports. But
Do you want to talk about how he had a fan pop in the other day when we were sitting out in the patio?
Oh, that's totally fucking yeah.
Dude.
I think that's a great story.
Holy shit. So, in case you don't
Fucking-
know, so we're sitting on the patio having a cigar. We're over in Tampa, just kind of relaxing, kind of, downloading for the day and kind of recapping everything that we saw and what had happened for the day and drinking Pellegrinos, nothing fancy, right? Smoking cigars. And all of a sudden, this dude out of nowhere pops up and goes, "Hey, aren't you Mike Palmer?" And so, we both kind of look at each other, Mike and I, the other Mike, and it's like, what just happened, right?
Yeah.
And this guy's like, "Oh, hey, I saw you. I wanted to come over and say hello and can I get your autograph?" And I'm a member of this group. What's it called?
he was holy smokes.
Yeah. And then he was talking about how he's going to go and basically he invited you to this whole weekend.
Yeah,
And you
yeah, I
basically
got
were
that.
like, yeah, I got better things to
It's
do.
like, I'm really busy. I'm really
I'm
sorry.
busy, very
I think
sorry.
he offered
Very
you a
nice
hand
meeting
job too. I mean, it was pretty.
Oh, well.
Next
Very
level.
large,
stuff.
very large man with big hands. So I
Maybe
don't-
they're soft.
Were you
who knows?
intimidated?
Supple.
No,
You're like,
that happened
wow,
at.
those are big hands.
Oh yeah. Like it's not going to look good for me. So
Yeah, so he big dicked the shit out of us.
Yeah, he did.
It was like,
It's like,
I
what?
introduced the both of you.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
you know,
no.
I'm very polite.
yeah.
So
He said, "This is Mike, and this is Mike," and he's like, "Oh, hey,
No, he said, this is my entourage. These guys
Yeah.
follow behind me
Yeah.
before I go.
these are my people.
these are the guys."
He's driving me, and he bought me lunch. So.
This is my security
you know,
team.
it's like-
Is really what he's trying to say.
And it's like, and that's when we knew it was time for us to leave.
That
fucking peaked.
only happens in Florida. You get past the state line, nobody knows who the fuck I am.
I like bringing him to Philly. Really, kind of brings him down. a notch.
Nobody knows who I am in Philly.
Am I allowed to say what I'm smoking, or can I not? Should I not disclose that?
Do you know what you're smoking?
Well, you told me what it was.
Well, then you can talk about it.
Okay. So this is a EC Anthropology, Corona Gordo.
It is. It
So
is.
is this like you guys are just fucking around the factory when you were down there, or
I basically let me
because
kind of
this is your size and my size?
Yeah, that's the only one I had. So that's how much.
And it's amazing.
I bet.
I
it is.
love it.
So, so I get a phone call.
Here, you want some?
No, thank you.
Want to try it?
I'm pretty sure I know what it tastes like. So,
Here, just wipe it off my shirt.
Pineapple?
yeah. So
We went off the rails. real quick.
so I get a phone call, and Skip says, "Hey, how come you guys haven't got your tickets to come down?" He's in Nicaragua, so he's been down in Nicaragua probably since the end of January. So he stayed almost a year. Probably, I think he came in last March, and so he was there till January for COVID. So anyway, so his time was coming up. He has to leave every 3 months to kind of renew his visa, and I think he was really kind of ready. He's tapped out, right? So he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So
It's time to go.
There's a shipment coming out, and before I leave, I want Sean to see, kind of, because he runs all the back end stuff. So shout out to my man Sean at the office. He runs all the back end stuff for logistics, and so he says, hey, this is the last shipment. Can you guys get down here before it leaves? I really want Sean to kind of see this process. And we had been waiting for Sean's passport to come in, and I'd been on Sean and John the other guy in the office about getting their passports.
Frenchie.
Yep. And Sean gets his, John does not. So John gets to stay. And so we bought last minute tickets to go to Nicaragua, which is almost the equivalent of like old Southwest Airlines. If you ever flew Southwest back in the day, they kind of puddle jumped from like major hub to hub.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So if you were going to Florida, you stopped in you went Austin.
Oh, at least
Houston,
1 or 2 stops somewhere, right?
New Orleans.
Right.
Right.
Jacksonville. Then you
Panhandle,
kind of ping pong your way on down,
Right.
right? That's what this trip was like. So you got to get the right test, which is the PCR test. And so the airlines have this thing like where you got to upload it, you got to take the test 36 hours, but then you got to upload it 24 hours before your arrival. So you're kind of doing this kind of math. It's like if you leave the train station at this time and it's going this spot,
Right.
then you can upload the test, right? And then they basically ping, immigrations and they say, yeah, that's the right test. They send it back. So yeah, now you can get on. They blessed you so you can get on the flight. So we go from Austin, Houston, San Salvador, stay the night in San Salvador, take the early flight, and then go to Managua and then take the 3.5 hour drive up to Esteli. So we get so Sean gets his passport. We buy the tickets last minute. Like we're basically I got the call on Wednesday and we're flying out on Friday morning. So, but because it's like 3 or 4 days to get there and 3 or 4 days to get back, so. But anyway, so we finally get to the factory. I know it's a lot of intro, but I had to give some backstory to where we were going with this.
Right.
So the very first question that I have is, what has Skip not smoked that I should have them make?
Right.
So
Nice.
It's been probably 1.5 years since the last Nicaraguan Tobacco Festival was the last time I was there. So I had a list of stuff. So I was like, okay. So they're like, do you want to make something? I'm like, here's my little piece of paper.
Right.
Whoosh, and I'm like, okay. So I give it to Wilmer, and I'm like, dude, before I leave, I want to try, this, and this,
yeah.
right? So the anthropology sizes in the Ecuador, Connecticut, and in the Intemperance, the ECBA Whiskey Rebellion, that was definitely kind of that's my size, the 5 3/4 by 46. So
These are dope.
yeah, and I'm hoping that I hear it a lot. People say, I wish the temperate stuff were bigger gauges, right? And it was never meant to be kind of your traditional kind of sizes. It was meant to be kind of a price point entry into Roma Craft that were really good cigars, but at a price point that was kind of this,
It's more palatable.
yeah. So I went ahead and asked for the 5 by 56 barber pole with the Neanderthal blend with the Cro-Magnon Aquitaine, which is in the bag. And then
That's the one. You thought that's the one I passed on.
that's
That was
the
the
one
one
that I thought you were going to
you
jump
thought
all
you'd
over. Yeah. Because it's fucking amazing.
Is
So,
it? I'll get it later.
And so then
When you're not looking.
the
He's
5
already
and
shut the
3/4
bag for you.
Well,
I held out.
I only opened the bag one time. It's like it's like this treasure case.
Is that one time per person?
No, it's just whenever I feel like.
There's theft involved.
Yeah.
Do what I got to do.
So, the 5 3/4 by 46 in those sizes. I did the Neanderthal blend over the Candela, and then I did a Candela broadleaf version.
Over the Candela. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So anyway, so then there was a couple other ones that got made that they're still tucked away. So
Holding out.
I'm sure Skip will, when he gets back to the factory, he'll
He'll
smoke
go,
on them.
what was the list that Mike gave you?
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
those, please.
Right.
So and then
Nothing leaves the factory without me smoking.
Yeah. So and then Sean went through tobacco school and kind of went through and he blended his stuff while he was down there, and those are really good. But Sean's really stingy, so I give a shout out to my man Sean. But then he's over there, like they're in front of him.
He's Bogarting.
Yeah, he don't. There is no, hey, would you like one of these? It's really like,
I fucking texted him once he did his first post. I was like, yo,
yeah. Well,
what's that taste like, man?
That was the very first question you asked me was, where's that blend that Sean?
Where's Sean's blend?
Yeah, I thought he was sending something with you. So,
Dirty.
yeah, it's not in that bag. So-
I'm gonna go. See, here's how this plays out. We go to Weasel Fest, right? And I see Sean. I'm like, motherfucker, where are those things at? Where's the cigar? And they're all gonna be gone. He's gonna hit me with the, man, listen, this shit I smoked it. And it's gonna be, that's it. I'm not gonna have the opportunity, and I'll have to go down to the factory and ask it to be replicated, and then I'll send him pictures of his shit.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Next level.
That's the way to do it.
So
So you brought up Weasel Fest. So
Yes.
are you guys coming?
yes,
Michael's going, I'm not.
I heard
I will be
there's
there.
An entourage of like 12 people.
yeah. No, I'm bringing 75 people. I didn't have to spend any money. That was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've
That
heard,
code
I've
was
heard
great.
a lot about it.
Yeah.
But
Have you?
Yeah.
No
so
kidding.
What happened?
So the promo code was given to me in order to make my purchases from last year to get my tickets back and yada yada. And I was like, I don't know how many tickets I got. I think it was either 4 or 6.
Okay, let me stop you right there. So last year when we canceled, we had to postpone.
Right.
We gave people an option.
Yeah.
You could either roll them over
Yeah.
for next year's event. You could get refunded, or you could take cigars and credit.
Yeah. And I've been giving my money to Romacraft for over a decade now, so I was perfectly fine with them. You guys
rolling it over.
You guys just keep
There was
it.
like 150 people that rolled it over
Yeah.
out of the 300 and something people.
Right. So I went to go. So I was one of the first to kind of get on this site and have this experience of the reload before it was like essentially opened up to
Test
almost
run. Make sure it worked.
Yeah. So
Right.
So I hit it, and I hit it for 4 times. I'm like, okay, did I get 4 or did I get 6? Maybe I got 6. So then I hit it again. I'm like, okay, that worked. I'm like, I know I didn't get more than 6, but I wonder if this will keep going. So then I started fucking hitting it again, and 12 tickets later.
You say you're up to 12.
12 tickets later, I'm like, Michael, we have a fucking problem here. If you think that this
He's
is...
going, I need another name.
All right.
I need another name
Yeah,
from
yeah.
somebody.
So
Like-
all the kids
Yeah,
got tickets?
yeah.
Right,
I
yep.
put the kids' names on there. I did everything. Just I was testing the system, and the system failed. Now it's been rectified. It got corrected.
Yeah, I've heard.
And now there are
Red Velvet heard too.
specific. I'm sure they did. There are specific promo codes per person, which
Right.
is the way that it should have been done originally.
Yeah, there should have been a unique identifier. So that way, for example, if you wanted to transfer the ticket, said, hey, I can't make it this year, but I want my friend or I sold it or whatever, then that identifier would have gone with that person.
Right. Even if you caught it and it was rectified where the quantities were the same, it still would have been a totally monkey fuck situation.
Oh,
because
sure.
if somebody else gave it to somebody else and they got their ticket and this
Right,
other
something
ticket
could
wasn't
work.
canceled,
Right.
It's like, what the hell?
Well, we had talked about that in our pre-meetings. I mean, as far as the Romacraft group, right? And then we had brought it up to them, but I don't know. It's a shit show. What are you gonna do?
I've never had any experience with like a company of that magnitude, but to come to kind of their defense, when you were shut down for over a year and a half, right? And you guys are definitely the first ones up, if not, I would assume that you're the first people that said, "Hey, we're doing an event, let's do this." It was like, all right, so it was like, nobody was working on that platform or anything over the course of the year and a half.
The challenge is like, okay, hey, there's a possibility this is going to go, right? And so when we said, hey, we're going to go, like they should have been working on it previous to that, right? They should have kind of, for that platform, they should have already checked it out, vetted it, and everything else,
Right.
And I don't know all the specifics, but but here's the deal: Weasel Fest is a go. We're going to have it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. So out of the 12, you're bringing 6.
6.
Oh, okay.
All squared away.
I'm still going to bill you for the other 6. Don't worry about that.
I've already paid.
Okay.
It's done.
Charge to the game.
So Skip called me yesterday and he's like, "Hey, so what's going on?" I was like, "Well, then I broke it down because certain things weren't working still. I was in communication with Maria, who's been very nice
Right.
on Red Velvet, and I'm like, I'm still working on these couple things, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "Okay, can you get it finished up today?" And like I'm knee deep in shit. I'm like doing stuff. I'm like, "Yeah,
Does that
fuck
mean
it,
you were at
okay."
the gym?
No, I was
Oh,
doing
you were-
stuff here.
He was
Roll
actually
work?
here
Oh, okay.
when Skip
Yeah.
called, but he rolls in at 1
Not that I'm
o'clock.
throwing shade. I'm
So-
not. I just was
1
trying
o'clock. I was here at 11.
Ooh.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so he called you
Maybe
and
12.
he said, "Can you wrap this up?" And so they got it all squared away.
Yeah.
Well, that last email came to me last night at like 9
o'clock.
Yeah.
And I punched it in.
Okay, so out of your group, who all's coming down?
My boy Art Finch, Chet, my brother, myself, Alex, Greg's girlfriend, and I think somebody else from Art's camp.
Okay. Art is the dude that we met in Vegas.
The big guy.
The real tall guy.
My friend.
Okay. The real security guy.
Right.
A real security guy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's good.
I love Art because Art can be gently forceful, which I really loved at TPE. So he's walking around with a bottle of scotch or whatever, and he's like, "Hey man, you should try this." And Everybody, for the first time, they're all like, no, man, I'm good. And he's like, no, try it. And everybody's like, okay.
Right.
Even Sokka, like everybody's like, oh, okay, fuck it. I'm sorry. I'll drink it. Don't hurt me.
No, you will drink. Drink.
Yeah.
You will
He didn't
drink.
even have to get hostile. He's like, come on. It's like, okay, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to piss this guy off. So, yeah, he's my dude, man. I'm really excited for him to come down.
Very cool. No, it seems like the turnout is definitely, it's going to be good. I think realistically, there is a lot. I mean, I think people are just ready to get out, right? Like they're tired of kind of being shut down. Now, here's the thing: as someone who has recently started traveling, and we can kind of go into that if you want to. But, lower your expectations if you are a platinum elite traveler.
Doesn't hold the same clout as it
Yeah,
used
it
to.
does not. It does not. So, and every excuse you're going to get is, it's COVID.
Oh, my God.
The reality is, these hotels are not staffed like appropriately, and customer service is at an all-time low. So, about that, it's you should lower your expectations.
It's taken me almost a year to get my windows done in my house because of COVID. Like, that's been their excuse. I'm like, no, COVID isn't the reason why you can't fucking measure right. Like, you've had people come out here 3 times for one window, and then the window comes in and it's still fucked up. That's not COVID.
Right.
Well,
if you let a bunch of people go, that's the shame on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
right. You should have fired them.
You should not, especially, because I think, home sales are through the roof. Contractors are busy. Like, there's still a ton of work that has to get done. And, you're wondering, you're just kind of shaking your head going, I don't understand why this is taking as long as it is.
Right. Well, COVID.
My neighbor was getting his house redone because he had a flood during COVID, and it took almost double the amount of time. The GC got COVID, and then the head contractor got COVID.
Well, those people
and
actually got COVID.
Right,
Like,
right.
that's
right.
different.
The painter got COVID. I
Right.
mean, the crew just started dropping off like
you guys
crazy.
need to start importing some of the Mexicans, right? If you
Yeah.
guys had really
Efficient.
good,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, those guys like worker bees, they'd come in there and knock
Right,
your shit
come
If
in
they
and knock
had
that down.
COVID, you wouldn't even know it, and they're not calling out.
Right.
Right. Well, when he got his pool deck done, those were Latin people, and they go, I think 2 of the guys have COVID, but they're still here. And I go, well, I'm not coming to your yard, but good for
Right.
you.
No, man, they'll knock that out.
Yeah.
They don't mess around. So I can say that I'm Rosales.
Because he is Mexican.
Right.
Those are my cousins. My
Those are her people.
Your people.
Those are his people.
Your people.
Yeah. Shout out to the Mexicanos.
So now, what about? We'll wrap this up in a second, but so PCA is off the table.
Yeah, no, this is going to be so. There's quite a few retailers that are coming out, right? And so
Is Jeff Moutet going?
Jeff is coming down.
Yay!
Yeah,
buddy.
Brett from Tobaccology is coming down.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so there's a handful of retailers that are coming down, and so
The big guys.
Alan from Caribbean is coming
Ooh.
up. So
Yeah, but listen, you don't know how that plays out. He might not be there that long.
No,
he,
no,
he
I
likes,
mean-
he likes to run around a little bit.
no, I listen. I get it. He's that's off.
He's
that's
a
off-
traveling
We'll
man.
talk about that off the
Yeah.
air.
I kept the G rated. He's a traveling. He's a
no.
traveling man.
Yeah. So but I'm looking forward to it. I did get a call. Jack Tarano was not coming. Jack was going to come, and then something's going on with his family. So
Somebody's getting married or something. He
yeah.
said.
So but whatevs. But I hope they have a good time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's
What a
sending
pussy.
somebody in his place, his salesman that's up that way.
Yeah, his Texas rep's coming up, so
Right.
he's and his family. So that they're more than welcome. So, but I'm looking forward to really just kind of having these kinds of conversations with people and just a little face to face.
So let's say, I obviously I'm a portion of the expenses when it comes to PCA. Like, I know how expensive it is for me, and I have a rough idea as how expensive it is for you guys. So I get it that you're not gonna show out there. However, I hear that a lot of people are still going.
Yeah, no, I think the turnout will be the same for like Weasel Fest. I think there are people who really want to go.
Right.
Now let me. So here, let's put this in perspective, right? So we are still. We still participate in PCA. We
Right.
still believe in what they're doing, and we still support them. In
Right.
all
I know all that. I'm
right?
sorry for not clarifying that.
Well, there are people who are not listening.
Right.
Who may not know that, so I figured it's worth kind of mentioning.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I apologize.
No.
I'm sorry.
So, but let's you still have states like California, New York, Michigan. There's still a handful of places that are still shut down. The 25%, 50% capacity, and so if you had product from last year, but yet you've maybe you did a little curbside, maybe you did some mail order stuff, maybe you did what you could to adapt, but
Right.
they didn't really have they didn't really sell through a lot of product. Yeah, they may come out to the trade show, but they may not buy. So what happens when your expenses are still the same?
Right.
Right, but you're not making the money.
But you're not making the revenue that you need to really offset the expenses.
Right. So that's why I'm asking you, do you at least go to kind of just hang out and walk around, maybe say what's up to other people, or no?
No, I think I'm going to go to Nicaragua with the family, and we're looking at maybe buying some property on the coast. So anyway, so Skip and I, while we were down there, we went and looked at some other properties, some other kind of investments.
He's done some posts.
Yeah.
Posts.
So
that's right. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to go, you got to take advantage of, so you always have to kind of have an eye open for, other projects. And I mean, I really want to go to PCA. But here's the thing, since I've kind of had a couple of trips now, and because traveling is not necessarily as easy as it used to be, like I don't know. I just,
like, okay.
I'm ready to go back into my cubbyhole. It's
Right.
like, until they get it right, let's
sort this whole thing out.
There's a whole lot of inconsistency, right? So, I mean, like just the other day, so I was in Tampa, stayed in a place, they had made accommodations for people to, eat and have breakfast and everything else. And it was like all to go, but it was all prepackaged, whatever. But it was in a plate kind of format like you would get when you get food to go.
Right.
Then I said, this other place that's a much nicer place. And they're like, no, sorry, we're shut down. So,
It's like, God damn it, I need to eat.
it's not even about the food. It's just about like setting what's the expectation, right? So
Right.
the other thing is that somebody in our office who came by, who was with another cigar company, just had their meetings out in Vegas, and they couldn't even smoke in the casino.
Right.
They had to go to the Davidoff store. So, again, people will have to adjust their expectations of like what they know in the past versus like what's the reality. And right now, what we used to know is not the reality of what it is today.
Right. True.
You might go to the show and they go, okay, well, you have to wait, sir. There's already 50 people on the floor.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to take your temperature every time you walk in, and
Right.
and,
Yeah, that shit don't work anyways.
Right?
If they're far enough away from you, it's
100%.
it's
So I don't know. I mean, I think if there was a year to not go, obviously last year was that time.
yeah, well, it was
Right.
closed.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it wasn't
you couldn't
happening.
go, but this year is probably until they kind of work out some kinks, and we'll just do virtual events like we did last year and knock it out. And so that's kind of our, until things kind of get back to normal. So that's TPE and PCA.
Right. Well, we're about to run out of time, so we're going to cut this off right here.
Boo.
And thank you very much for
Yes,
coming
thank you,
on
Michael.
For
That's
this
good to see you
special.
guys.
Yeah.
Your
too.
voice is so smooth over radio. I was
Hey,
like,
so
With a nice sounding microphone?
yeah.
I thought we were going to do some pulled pork tonight.
I fucked that up.
Man, I gave you my list of stuff to give me to
You
show
got to
up.
send the list to me.
Yeah, you got to send it to
You
him.
got to send it to me.
There's
or
still,
Brittany.
there's still
one or the
time.
other.
You can fire up that pit right now.
It's a 12-hour cook.
Oh, man.
You know what? Jesse's is across the street over there. On
I'll
the,
get you
That's
some
okay.
pulled
I
pork.
brought
We'll get you pulled
my
pork.
my meal plan. It's all ready to go. I'm good.
There you go.
Anyways, I appreciate you guys having me on. And
Yes, thank you for squeezing us in.
yeah, no time. Anytime.
All right.
No doubt.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Justo Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect. I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the moderator.
let him fuck it up all the way.
I gotta get past Hojo! Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit the record. He's not even gonna try. We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike. All right. Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
Gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.